Hi positive readers, it's Positive Writer today with another video. Sorry for being gone kind of for a long time, kind of not. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing an original tag. Haven't done one of these, I don't think, ever. Or at least in a long time. But I'm going to be doing the TV show book tag, which I decided to create because I have not been reading a lot, but I have been watching a ton of TV. So I'm going to be doing this tag today for you guys. Maybe I'm starting to think that I should have switched it, but anyway, let me tell you something right quick about the tag. So basically, this tag is a tag where you pick a TV show and then you answer the questions with book characters or with book related things. So an example, the first question is a book character that reminds you of your favorite character from whatever TV show that you pick. And for this question, I'm going to pick my favorite character from the show Bates Motel, which is my favorite show, and the show that I'm going to be using for the rest of these questions today. My favorite character is Norman, and the character that reminds me of Norman is Maven from the Red Queen series. They're all similar. They're both like high-key beans, even though there's complicated stuff with this one and this book. Well, they're complicated. Both of them are complicated. We're not even going to speak about that. But yeah, they're both low-key mentally challenged, over-hated beans, and we stand both of them. I really enjoy both their characters, and I love them a lot. So that's an example, and I'm starting to think now that maybe I should have done it the opposite way and been like pick a book and then answer with a whole bunch of TV characters, just because TV is so much more, I feel like it's on a bigger spectrum than like books are a lot of the times. A lot of these questions I was like having trouble with coming up with answers to them because of that, but you know, we're going to try this, and if it doesn't work, we'll just delete this and do it the opposite way. The next question is a book character that reminds you of your least favorite character from the TV show that you pick. My least favorite character from the TV show is Norma, who is Norman's mom in Bates Motel. And the character that reminds me of her is Maven's mom from Red Queen. I know, it's insane, right? Yes, because this is actually one of the reasons why I watched the show, because I read this and I thought they would be like them. They ended up not being as much like them, but the character still reminds me of her, because in the show, the mom is very manipulative, and she's not like evil like Alara is, but she still definitely has a lot of issues and is my least favorite character for a definitive reason. So there's that. The next question is a book you feel like is in the same genre as the show. Basically, the show is kind of like a thriller, but also like drama. It's a whole bunch of things. It's insane. It's the most insane thing I've ever watched, and it makes me feel insane, which I love and welcome, of course, because I love the show. But it also is like kind of like a family show, and kind of like I don't even know what to describe the show as. But for the book that I'm going to be picking that I think is in the same genre somewhat as the show is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I read this book years ago, and it's my favorite book of the year when I read it. I loved it so much, and basically it's about this group of friends that go back to this house every summer or so, and basically they just spend time together and stuff, and it's about them, and it's insane, kind of low key, and it threw me for a lot of loops. I cried a lot. It was tragic, just like the show is tragic, and I cried a lot in the show. So there's that. I think that they are in the same genre. The next question is a ship from the show that reminds you of a ship from a book. There's a ship from the show. It's low-key a spoiler, so if you're not past like season 4 of this show, don't like mute the screen for like a quick second. The ship from the show that I'm going to be comparing to a ship from a book is Normiro, which is Norma and the sheriff, Alex Ramiro, and basically their ship dynamic is basically he's really uptight and like stoic and stuff. He doesn't really smile. He doesn't really exist other than to do his job and be a cop-like human being. He's just really rigid and stuff. And Norma is like really bright and bubbly and stuff. So like they play off each other and it works. And a ship that reminded me of them were Nina and Matthias from the Six of Crows duology. I think they remind me of them a lot actually, because he's a guard, Matthias is a guard, and Nina is like this, I forgot really what she really is, but basically she like services people. She's like a heart trender, so she can like help people along or whatever, and she's really happy and stuff and fun to be around, and he's kind of just like really rigid. It works. I ship both. So there you go. The next question is a villain in the show that reminds you of a villain in the book. And what's crazy is I strongly believe that I am right, and that the villain of this show is Norma, which, I mean, to me she is, but what happened is the same character, Laura from before, is also the villain of Red Queen, basically, so I mean I can't really use that again, but I have to. So there you go, which is what I mean. I maybe should have done it the opposite way with a book and then a whole bunch of TV characters, but it's okay. We're not gonna talk about it. It's fine. There's that. I guess I'll use the other villain, which is low-key a spoiler, but not really. Mother, which is another version of Norma. She's a lot like Alara, even more like Norma. Or even more like her than Norma is. So there you go. I didn't have to use the same thing. Next question is a book that you would recommend to people who like the show. Room by Emma Donoghue, I think. I read this book a while ago, but the thing is, the show is insane. Like I said before, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. And it's hard to come by a crazy book, for me at least. I read a lot of fantasy instead of a lot of thrillers and real life stuff, so it's hard for me to think of a book that is a lot, like, even closely insane to what that is. I either read high fantasy or contemporary cute stuff, which is very rare, so, like, I don't have anything to say for this. But I was going to say Room by Emma Donoghue because it is a book about this mom and her son who are, like, stuck in this room, and they have to try and figure out how to get out, basically, and it's kind of like traumatic and stuff. And it reminded me of Bates Motel because they come from a traumatic situation in the beginning of the show, and that they just have to, you know, evolve and, you know, move past that. It basically reminded me of that. So, and I just finished the movie like yesterday or something. So, I think I see a lot of similarities, and I think that people who like the show and like their relationship in the show between Norman and Norma, they're my favorites anyway, will like their relationship in Room. So there you go. The last question is a character from the show that you would ship with somebody from a book, and for this I'm going to pick a character, she's kind of a side character, but all the characters are main because there are only like 6 characters that really mean anything to the plot. But anyway, her name is Emma, and I would ship her with Peter Kay from 2 other books I loved before. I almost called it this, but this is the 3rd book. Anyway, I would ship them because I think they would play off each other perfectly. Lara Jean and Peter are cool. I do ship them a lot. They're cool. But I think that Emma and Peter would be cooler, probably, because Emma's very, she's really cute and stuff. She's kind of like not really even awkward. She's kind of just weird. And like, but she's also really like, not even introverted. She just has a lot of like thought-provoking thoughts. Like she has like, not even existential crises. You know how people are like philosophies and stuff like analogy, stuff like that. It's like really deep stuff. I feel like that personality will play off of Peter's kind of aloofness, not really caring about much, kind of just goes through life, like goes with the flow. I think they will work perfectly. So there you go with that. I think that this tag was pretty cool, and I'm glad I did it because I have not been reading enough to do stuff with the books, which is why, again, I should have picked something with a book as the main thing instead of a TV show because I've been watching a lot of them. It's fine, whatever. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be tagging people in the description. I hope you enjoyed this, like I just said, and I hope you do the tag. I'll see you guys later with another video. Bye.